Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Lodites of all ages, Thursday, July 28th, another Lodi'S Licks to follow up the last Lodi'S Licks you saw with me laying on my back in a neck brace in an emergency room. Last Saturday, I had one of the scariest moments, I think, in my wrestling career. Never have I been knocked out in a wrestling match, and I've been hit with a lot of things. Kendo sticks, chairs, tables, computer keyboards. David Reagan's Ford down in Perry, Georgia. I was wrestling Scotty Matthews and did a spot in the corner that I've done hundreds and hundreds of times, and a miscalculation on my part, a mistake, and my head collided with the ring post, which is solid steel and doesn't give a whole lot. I woke up on my back laying on concrete, knowing somehow, some way, as bad as my head hurt, I had a match to finish. And thank the good Lord above, my good friend Scotty Matthews had the wherewithal to help me out and get me back into the ring and come up with a quick finish that would not cause any further damage to my neck or my head that was bleeding profusely. And we wrapped that sucker up and finished the match, and I proceeded to lay there and bleed until the ambulance got there, and I left on a stretcher, which I've never done. And 16 years of wrestling, never once left a ring on a stretcher, or never left a building or an arena or event or a venue in an ambulance. 16 years. And I did it Saturday. I have 7 staples in the back of my head. You can probably see them, maybe. You can go see the pictures. Who cares? 7 staples in my head that are going to be there until next Thursday or Friday, whenever my good friend the doc says they can come out. Until then, they will remain. I have to give a quick round of thanks to Buzz and Lisa that own Southern Heritage Championship Wrestling for going with me to the hospital, sitting with me, taking care of me, and trying to make me smile. Scotty Matthews for meeting me there, and again, like I said before, walking me through the last couple of minutes of that match so we could give the fans at least some kind of finish that saw a conclusion to a match and not me laying on concrete bleeding. All the boys, their get well messages on Twitter and Facebook, and all of my friends and family and clients and wrestling fans just send out your thank yous. I'm sending thank yous to you for all of your well wishes, and it's been a rough week. A lot of soul searching going on. Some people think Lodi's too old to be wrestling at the age of 40. 16 years. Never been knocked out. Never left on a stretcher. I think I said that already, didn't I? I was being sarcastic. My head hurts, my neck hurts, my back hurts, but I will be back. That's what Lodi does. So all you naysayers, or the ones who think I need to hang it up or take a break or give it a rest, or talk about retirement like some of those wrestler friends of mine do, not a chance. I want to thank the good Lord above for bringing me through probably the most harrowing experience I've faced in the ring, as far as literally being afraid. Not too macho to say I was scared. I think anybody that's had 2 neck surgeries that gets knocked out and is laying on concrete and bleeding profusely and can't move their arms or legs, I think if you couldn't say or didn't say you were scared, I think you'd be lying or absolutely crazy. And Lodi may be a little bit of that. Speaking of crazy, most of my Lodi's Licks, I put these up every week. I'm going to talk about where I'm going to be next week, what I did last week, and Most of them usually wrap up with, 150, 200 views. Some have got a couple hundred. Had one with Tommy Dreamer, got like 1,400 views, because Tommy's a big superstar. My hospital edition, after being up 4 days, had 5,500 views. That's 5,500 views. Are there that many Lodi fans? Or just a morbid curiosity? I'm going with a morbid curiosity. So it is written, so it shall come to pass. Enjoy every breath you take. You never know when it'll be your last. Many have come before you. They've all fallen like fools. When it comes to hardcore wrestling, last Saturday proved Lodi rules.